And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Factorio in our Extreme Production series. All right, well, I've been delaying it, but I think it's finally time to tackle Tungsten. Oh, okay. So, just as an overview, before we dig into it, we're going for these right here. Tungsten plates. Okay, so tungsten plates require powdered tungsten. So let me go up here. Powdered tungsten requires tungsten oxide. Okay. Tungsten oxide requires tungsten acid. Tungsten acid requires tungsten ore and hydrogen chloride. And we know the hydrogen chloride setup because we've done quite a lot of it. So if we look at our ratios, we have 25 hydrogen chloride used every 2 seconds. Well, we're making 25 every second. So one of these creators can support 2 of these. So that's what we want to dive into. So hydrogen chloride, we need saltwater electrolysis. So we're going to need a electrolyzer, chemical plant. We're going to need a chemical furnace. This is going to be salt. This is going to be saltwater electrolysis. This is going to be hydrogen chloride. This whole system, just like this, I don't need a super amount of water here. I'm going to try to use Bob's pump right here. It's like that. And this we can set to, no, not Lithia water. Not Lithia water. Let's try that again. Regular water, please. Okay, so we have hydrogen chloride coming out. Well, we've also got some side effects here. We've got a little bit of material that we don't need. So we're going to set this up like that. So now we've got 2 of these which can support 4 of these. And this is also going to produce calcium chloride. So it's just crazy. These are going to be like, I want to give these a little space. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I could really make sure. So this is going to be tungsten acid. Okay, so if I want to combine both of these with both of these, I can do that. It's like just like so. So we also need the ore coming in right there. Okay, let's even that out because I want to make this blueprintable, of course. So if we want to combine these up, it's like that. Now there is the matter of the calcium chloride coming out here. So I want that. We're going to load up the garbage to the top. It would be nice to be able to merge in the calcium chloride, but I've got a massive calcium chloride factory over here. So we are creating it in a space that is very expandable. Now the other thing is we have the hydrogen chloride coming in over here. So we're going to want the output here. We're going to have output here. And this is going to create the tungsten acid. And it's going to create 20, it's basically 10 per second. And we're going to have 4 of these set up. So it's 40 per second. But if we're just going to look at one of these, so 10 per second, where is the powdered? Where's the powdered stuff? Right here. So the tungsten oxide is 10 every 2 seconds. And we're producing 10 a second. So 4 of these should be capable of supporting 8 of the other ones. So that's 20 every 2 seconds, which is 10 a second. It's 10 a second. That's 10 every 2 seconds. Yeah, that's right. If we wanted to double this up, or triple or quadruple it up, it's going to be fairly straightforward from here on in. So I want to make sure that is pointing up here. Take this one away. So this setup here, I'll be able to actually build myself. I'm going to put a bunch of pumps in there. And we're going to need some more builder space here. Okay, where does that come down to? Right on the top of all those. Okay. I don't know what's causing that lag spike, but it's kind of annoying. Hope my computer is not about to go dead. Okay, so I'm gonna just start another blueprint here. Okay, so we have this one is tungsten acid. So I want to build another one of these here, here, here. So that's 4, 8, 12, 16. Let's go over and even 20. Why not? We won't be hurting anything, I don't think. All the beautiful stuff. Just a little bit of a gap to deal with there. So obviously this is going to be calcium chloride. This is going to be hydrogen chloride. We don't need any of those things. So load them in. There we go. So none of those things that we want. So that is 20 of those. 20 tungsten acid producers. Well, if we want, we can push all of that out into a tank, since it is a fluid. And we can cut that off, and we are ready for power, which should come pretty easily here. Oh yeah, I need to hook up the, I forgot about that. There. And now we can just use a pump like so. Oh. Now it's time for power. Okay, so let's sneak one right in there. I don't care about overlap because this is too far. And I want it to be nice and even and look pretty. I want it to look pretty. Nothing wrong with that. But these back here don't need to look too pretty. There we go. Get those loaded up here. So they're starting to flood the system with the material now. Hopefully we'll get the rest of those being built and start to get all of these. There we go. Now we have, oh, we also need Missed one little detail. Yeah, I don't know what's causing that lag. That is really kind of annoying. You see that you can feel the lag spikes when I'm scrolling around. So these, I'm going to need to upgrade these pumps. These are not pushing enough material fast enough, I don't think. Actually, they're not doing too bad. Okay, well, maybe not. Okay, we're just going to go with that, upgrade them later. Oh yeah, see the lag? Wow, what is causing that? That is harsh. Some harsh lag, dude. Okay, I think it's time for some tungsten. Let's load this up. Full blast. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, so you can see we are pushing a lot of material through here, which is fine. All of that stuff is going up here. It is getting voided, which is okay. My FPS and UPS are a little laggy, but otherwise doing just fine. Ooh, wow, there's a lot up here. Seems like I'm not able to move this stuff fast enough. I might need to upgrade those with plastic. See if this works a little bit better. What? I can't upgrade iron pipe with plastic pipe? Well, that's... Oh. I thought I clicked... Are these still maxed out? Yeah, they are. That's strange. Never had that problem before. Never had it. I don't know what to do about that. I'm gonna need to think about that for a second. I might have to pull that out a little bit differently. Otherwise, I really don't have a whole lot of choice with that. I mean, this one's emptying it out just fine. Oh, now it's full, so that's kind of a moot point at that point. Okay, so the next step, obviously this is going to take a couple episodes to get actually done. We need chemical furnaces. I think those are, yeah, right down here. And this just basically smelts it into that tungsten oxide. And let's look at our ratios. 10 every 2 seconds. So we calculated we're going to be able to do double of these than we have these. Because we're able to do 10 a second here, and this is 10 every 2 seconds. So we have 20 of these. So we'll be able to do 40 of these bad boys. So this needs to get down to 30. Then one here. Should have like 10 left. Bingo. Oh, tungsten oxide. Paste all of those. And the rotation is just annoying. Luckily we can hit Shift R and rotate the other direction now. All the way up. Now as far as pipes go, obviously I'm going to be trying with plastic pipes. And I can insert pumps into the middle of all of that. So I can put a pump periodically. Sort of like that. And let's then output this stuff. The lag spikes are really annoying. I don't know what is causing those, but wow. They just suddenly started. Okay, so the output of these is pretty straightforward. Yay! Purple belts for the win. Oh, they were just about to deliver me some stuff, I bet. You see all those bots that left? I just realized that they were probably going to try to deliver some stuff to me. So let's just stay here for a second. So they can go ahead and do that. And then we need to think about power. There we go. Ah, chemical furnaces. Thank you very much. So let's just head this down. Make sure that... Yeah, that's fine. Let's see what kind of wiggle room we have down here. Oh yeah, we got lots of wiggle room down here. So I'm going to redo these so we can cover that pump. All right. Now, is that going to be good enough? I do not know. And like I said, we might have to cut. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right in the middle here somewhere. Cut this out. As you can see, we're not able to move stuff fast enough. So I'm going to take this one out here, and we're going to put in an underground going around here. And now let's super pump this. So we want to stretch as far as we can. Okay, you can see these are doing pretty good. One there, one there. Now we're able to pull the tungsten acid out of this side, and it's still crazy slow, even with the super pumps here. I'm thinking something's weird about that. But as long, I mean, they got 25,000 tungsten acid in there. And of course, we don't have coverage over here, so let's continue this coming down. And yeah, we're close. We're close to finally being done with tungsten. So from here, it's basically an alloy. We need powdered tungsten, which it's going to use that hydrogen that we've actually been saving up from nickel. I think it was nickel that we got that going. And I'm assuming that we're probably going to chew through that pretty fast. So this is also chemical furnace, and we're going to need a little bit more space with this one than we did the other one. So we're going to have these come down. and then 1, 2, 3, like that. Because these are going to be powdered tungsten. And you can see we have hydrogen. We have in need of a hydrogen here. So it's very similar to this one, only we're going to have a level to go up here. Okay, what's the ratio? Okay, that is 1 tungsten acid every 3.5 seconds. And we have 1 tungsten acid every 2 seconds. Wow. We're actually going to be able to support a lot of these with this tungsten. Oh, the lag spikes. Why? Oh. I should have put this off a little ways. We could have gone up more. Yeah. I try to do things right the first time, but sometimes it's not in the cards. Okay, we're going to use this one as our base of operations here. Let's head down. I think that's where we want to be. Right in line, like that. Okay, so that is an equal number of those, but we're going to be able to handle more. So I want to get into logistics range somewhere here. Oh. Yeah, that's not good. I thought I could walk in between those. Kind of landlocked up here now. Need to find my way to a system here. Look at all the construction bots. Wowzers. Yeah, we're having to supplement our sulfuric acid here. Pretty soon we're going to be pulling more nickel. And because we need nickel for the last step in the tungsten. So I'm... Oh, look at that. Chemical furnace has already arrived. So because this is not a perfect ratio, I'm just going to add like 10. Like that. That's a lot of crafters. That is so many crafters. Okay, so it's time to copy and paste the settings, and I need to get the rotations and all the stuff built for these. I'm thinking of using plastic again and combining. We're going to want to combine some of this stuff together. So I'll do the rotation stuff in between episodes, and we'll come back after the pipes have built and tackle the next step. All right, well, that'll do it. And I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.